Today I am going to start MCQ of chapter square and square root. Each question having 4 options and you have to take the correct one. So now I am going to start first MCQ question. So first question is, which of the following will have 4 at the unit place? It means only we have to check unit place of these square number. So first number is 14 square. So 14 square only we have to check unit place of this square number. So 4 into 4 is equal to 16. It means it's the square of this number. The unit place is 6, which is incorrect. So this option is incorrect. Now we have to move B part. Here 62 square. So since 2 square is equal to 4, therefore 62 will have 2 at its unit place. So 62 square will have 4 at its unit place. Units place. Now second question is, if m is the square of a natural number n, then n is the square of m, a part, b part greater than m, equal to m, or under root m. So natural number is equal to n. Here natural number is n. Square of n, it means n square. So now according to question, square of natural number n is equal to m. Meaning n square is equal to n. Now we have to transpose this square from right hand side. So it will be root m. It means your correct option is root m. Now question number 3. Which letter best represents the location of root 25 on a number line? We know that square of 25 is equal to 5. So here in the number line, the number 5 represented by the letter C. So it means C option is correct. In question number 4, a square board has an area of 144 square units. How long is each side of the board? So we are talking about square board. We know that in square board all sides are equal. Here area of the square is given. So area, we know that area of square is equal to side square. Area of square is given, which is 144. 144 is equal to side square. We have to find the side. So it means side is equal to, we have to transfer this square from this side. So it will be root 144. So now the square root of 144 is equal to 12. So here option B is correct. In question number 5, how many natural numbers lie between 5 square and 6 square? So we know that the natural numbers between n square and n plus 1 square is equal to 2n. Okay, so here n is equal to 5. Here n is equal to 5. So 2n is equal to 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So your option is 5 is correct. Question number 6. The sum of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19 is, so without adding we have to find out what is the sum of these numbers. So we know that the sum of n odd numbers is equal to n square. So now we have to find what is n in this question. So count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it means here n is equal to 10. So n square is equal to 10 square. It means 10 into 10 is equal to 100. So your C option is correct. In question number 7, by which smallest number 90 must be multiplied so as to make it a perfect square? It means 90 is not a perfect square. You have to check which smallest number we have to multiply by 90 to make a perfect square. So it means we have to find out prime factorization of 90. So prime factorization of 90 is equal to, start 90, start with 2, 45, then go 3, 15, again 3, 5 and 5. So prime factorization of 90 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So here 3 is a pair, 2 and 5 they have no pair. Here 2 and 5 has no pair. Therefore 2 into 5 is equal to 10. It means we have to multiply 90 by 10 to make 90 as a perfect square. So D option is correct. Question number 8. Square of even number plus square of odd number. So to check this, we'll take one example. Suppose in place of even number, square of even number, we'll take 2. 2 is an even number. Square of 2 plus square of odd number. So next number, suppose we'll take 3 square. So square of 2 is equal to 4 plus 9, and 9 plus 4 is equal to 13, which is an odd number. So it means always B part is correct, which is always odd number. We can apply this in any number, any even number and any odd number, square of even number and square of odd number. So we will get always an odd number. In question number 9, which of the following is a Pythagorean triplet? For checking the number is a Pythagorean triplet or not, simply if the square of two smallest number is sum of the square of two smallest number is equal to the square of the bigger number, then they are Pythagorean triplet, otherwise they are not. So start with A part. 2 square plus 3 square and 5 square. 2 square 4 plus 9 and 25. 9 plus 4 is equal to 14, which is not equal to 25. So A option is incorrect. Now B part. 5 square yani 25 plus 7, it means 49, and 9 square is equal to 81. 49 plus 25 is equal to 74, which is again not equal to 81. Now C part. So this part is incorrect. Now C part. 6 square, it means 36 plus 9 square, it means 81, and 11 square is equal to 121. 36 plus 81, 7, 117. Again 117 is not equal to 121. So this part is incorrect. Now D part. 8 square is equal to 64 plus 15 square is equal to 225, and 17 square is equal to 289. So 64 plus 225 is equal to 289, which is equal to 289. So it means D option is correct. Question is, find the Pythagorean triplet whose one of the number is 4. So we know that Pythagorean triplet, it means for any natural number greater than 1, Pythagorean triplets are Pythagorean triplets are 2m, m square plus 1 and m square minus 1. So here one number is given, it means we will put 4 in any of them. So 2m is equal to 4. So m is equal to 4 upon 2 is equal to 2. Now we'll put this value of m in the second and third number. Second number is m square plus 1. So in place of m, 2 square plus 1, 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Now the third number is m square minus 1. So m square minus 1, 2 square minus 1, 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So here Pythagorean triplets are 4, one is given 4 and next one is 5 and 3. 4, 5 and 3. A option is 2, 3, 5 and B option is, this is B option. B option is 3, 4 and 5. So this is correct.